I'm going to do a quick introduction to how to use a 4-frame auto-rotate Cunningham extractor. The 110 volt power supply requirement. Quick peek on the inside, already preloaded with 3 frames there. So each basket takes a frame. You can put shallows, mediums, or deeps into it. There's a spring mechanism on the bottom of these. You put the frame with the top bar towards the center. Position all the way to the bottom there. We're gonna close this. There's a safety latch on the lid. We're gonna turn this on, main switch. Take a couple of seconds. This is essentially like a computer. You need to give it some time for it to boot up. The auto-rotate programming you want to use with what we call the automatic programming with the letter A. So the knob on the right hand side is the speed control. It goes from 0 to 100 or 0 to 10. This button allows you to switch between programs, and then the red one is the stop and start of the cycle. If you're in the automatic mode, as this is right now, you can have 4 different time settings. So this one here is the first. There, if you notice, there are 3 different numbers for it. So 90 seconds for the first direction, then the other direction, next direction, the other side is going to be 120 seconds, and then 90 seconds. So it will go back to the first side and extract it completely. So what the purpose of it is that the first side you're extracting, the first time is going to be shorter. You just want to get most of the honey out of that side there. You don't want to complete it. You go to the other side of the frame and you go extract that completely, and then the machine goes back to the first side again and completely extracted at that point, and then that's when the cycle is completed. So for auto-rotate extractors, you need to wait for the 3 different cycles to complete for the whole cycle essentially. You can switch between the time frames that you want to do. I'm going to demonstrate. That's the 3rd one, and that's the 4th one. So I'm going to go back to the shortest one just to show that, and then use the red buttons to start it, and then the machine will start turning in one direction. Once it reaches a certain limit, the cassettes are turned out tangentially into one direction. Of course, that happens sooner if you have honey on the frames. These are just empty frames. And so on the timer, you're gonna see the cycle counting down per second. Nearing to the end of it. So once the time is up, it's going to stop. Just slow down. Okay, and now it's gonna turn the other direction. Going back to the first side and just finishing it down right there. I'm gonna stop it here and make the video shorter. Thanks for watching.